Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to make a granny square. The tools I'll be using will be a yarn needle, a pair of scissors, and the H hook. To begin, I'm going to make a slip knot by wrapping it around my fingers, two fingers, and letting the tail end hang down here so I can grab the yarn from the center, holding on to the tail end and the working end of the yarn, and just pull, making a slip knot. And I'll tighten it just so tightly, and then I'm going to be making the base framework to make the crochet, to make most crocheting projects, by wrapping the yarn around my fingers, holding on to the slip knot with my thumb and index finger, and then just wrap the yarn around the hook, pulling through the loop, and this creates the chain. And I'm going to be making 10 of those plus one, and I'll get back to what the plus one is. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. And then I'm going to crochet one more hook, or one more loop or chain, to act as the single crochet for the first row. To do that, I'm turning the yarn over, and I'll be working through all these loops right here. And so I'm going to push my hook through the second loop from the hook. So I have 1, 2, push through, yarn over, pull through, and I'm going to yarn over, pull through to 2 to create my single crochet. I'm going to continue on, push through this next loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and another one here. This is, once you get the hang of it, it's quite simple to make a single crochet project, because usually if you do anything more, you have to wrap the yarn over the hook several times to create a different type of stitch. But this one, I'm just doing single crocheting here. So push through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's see how many I made so far. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more to do. So let's yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sometimes it's kind of tricky, but you still trying to wiggle it through, and then yarn over, you pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we completed the first row of our square. In order to do the next one, you chain 1, turn your work around, and you're working through the spaces that we made from the single crochet, which is the top portion of the single crochet right here. So that's what we'll be working through. So the very first space, which is right here, you push your hook through, yarn over, pull through, make sure the yarn is, you know, not tight but loose enough where you can still work, and it still has a really the hook is, or the chain is even with the other loops there. So push through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, push through this space here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, push through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Continue on. There's a space here. It gets kind of easy, kind of simple, and then once you get better you start to move faster, but you're always going to have to count. There's a lot of counting in crocheting, because you always have to make sure you have the proper amount, otherwise it won't be even. So here's number 9, and number 10 is right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 would be right here. So we're going to be doing a total of 11 rows, and so I'll get back to you after I finish off my 10th row. Hi guys, so I'm finishing off the 10th row, and there's that space right there, so I'm pushing through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and I'm chaining 1, turning my project over, and finishing up my final row, and then placing through the space there, and yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, 3, or yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I always like to count to make sure I have the right number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we finished with the square, yet I'd like to also add on the finishing edge to make the granny square more finished looking. So in order to do that, I'm going to chain 2, which will make the points of the corner of the granny square, and then I'm going to rotate the piece so that the edge is away from me, and I'm going to put my hook into the same space that I worked in making the last row. And so I have yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Continue on putting my hook through each of the rows. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I don't want to forget 10 right there. So I have 1, 2, space here, 3, 4 right there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and since I can take the tail end and try to weave it in alongside the edge here, so I put that along there, and then I'm just going to yarn, whoops, push through the space, the next space, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2, and I tack. So here you can see I tacked the tail end down, and then going into this space here, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2. Let me see how many crochet I did. 1 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is right here. Yarn over. See that on the top end right here, there's a space right below the initial chain. So pull through. Oops, excuse me, I made a mistake there. I just, without wrapping my yarn over, I just push through that space there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then 2 double crochets, or not 2 chains, I'm sorry, 2 chains, chain 2, and working into the same space, I have yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I'm going underneath the 2 loops right there. If you can see it, it's so slightly there. Anyway, grab the yarn, pull through. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then from the 10th row, 10th chain, I'm going to yarn 2 to make the corner, turn my work, and then working into the same space, I'm going to put my hook through, yarn over, pull through, and there you go, single crochet there. Continue on doing the single crochet through the edge. 1, oh actually that's 2, 3, here's the space, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's the finished edges right here. And then I'm going to, since this is the last corner, I'm going to chain 2, and then instead of working into the same space, I'm going right below the chain itself right here. Let me show you right there. See, you can see the 2 loops there. That's right above it, and then I'm going to do a slip knot. So I'm going through the loop, the chain here, and then doing it, and also going through the single crochet I just did. And then just to finish off, I'm going to pull the yarn about would you say about 4 inches. And then I'm going to cut the yarn, pull that through, and just weave this end into the piece so it'll be a lot cleaner by actually bending the yarn so that there's no fibers coming out, because it's a lot harder to put the yarn in through here like that. So I just gathered all the fibers of the yarn, so it's a lot easier to punch through the hole of the eye of the needle there, and just weave it back into the piece like so it doesn't show, and pretty much like that, and just snip all the ends through. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. This is the finished edge, finished piece. Okay, bye.